it going, guys? We have sat down with Justine from Influence Surf at Slam Dunk this year. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
We just talked about it as well, but for the camera purposes, planning on seeing anyone today, or who have you seen?
I just saw. Do you want me to look into the camera or just at you? Saw Knox Loose. I'm missing Turnstile today, unfortunately, but I'm going to see him tomorrow, so that'll be good. Seen Glassjaw, that'll be nice. And I can't remember any other bands.
You'll find someone.
Yeah,
There's always someone.
it's always one of those things. I have a list on my phone, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
I guess it makes sense to talk about the new album because it came out like a week or two ago now. How's the reception been so far? How are you feeling now that it's out there? You know.
Yeah, it's been really good. Like we didn't know what to expect because like Warmth went really well for us. So we kind of wanted to manage our expectations for this record. But no, it's going really good. Like better than we'd hoped, really. So yeah, it's been great.
Definitely, yeah. That leads me into our next bit. So like, was there any like pressure following up? Because obviously that did so much for you guys. Like, I just remember seeing that album like everywhere last year. I know obviously you won like album of the year by Kerrang and stuff like that. So yeah, what kind of pressure do you guys feel following up such a successful album?
Fortunately, we're quite good at shutting ourselves off when we're writing, and like we're so also self-aware of like things that aren't, you know, if something's not cutting it or not good enough, then we'll just scrap the whole thing. We
was there a lot of that this record?
Not massively, but we have cut some songs off the album before like recording, and just because we didn't think it was good enough. And we wrote the record the best we could at the time. So in that respect, we weren't nervous because we did the best we could. So it's like one of those like, oh, if no one likes it, it's like, oh, whatever. But no, like it's been really good. Like I'm just sort of really excited and what else Eternal Forward Motion can bring us, really.
Yeah, like, and also the last record came out, was it 2017? 2017. Yeah, it came out. So like, how long have you been sitting on these like new songs for? Like, how long did you saw like the record take you was going to make? Because like it's standard 2-year album cycle. But you guys did a lot of touring, so in between. So where did you like find time to?
So our guitarist threw his back out, so he had to quit his full-time job. So that made the album come along a lot quicker. But yeah, like we've been sitting on the finished album since about August last year, so it's really nice to actually finally have everything out. But like everyone sort of writes at home, and you know, like is constantly writing, so like it doesn't take us too long to turn around an album. I'd say like a good bulk of it was written in 8 months.
Okay. Did you do a bit of writing on the road or whatever? Was it you did it in our own space?
It's just all in our own spaces. Like Sammy and I have like a little back room that has like loaded recording gear, and like the guys have like laptops and stuff and interfaces, and anytime anyone has an idea, they just program drums and send it to the WhatsApp group, and then sometimes we write some stuff in practice as well.
One thing I did want to talk about as well for the new record, which I thought was like really surprising, is like you announced like you're signing to Spinefarm. Obviously you work, you know, you run Holy Raw, so what was like, that was a pretty big decision for you guys then. So how did that sort of like come about? With like they approach you, or did you decide to like just try a new avenue yourselves? Or
it was a combination of, so I think they were already interested in us, and we were sort of seeking out another label. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to separate my work and my band, because the lines were getting too blurred between what was work and what was my band, and I didn't want to ever seem biased to the rest of the bands in our roster. So like it became quite a bit of a strain on me, so I was looking forward to sort of separating the two, and then like so I could just concentrate on Holy Raw stuff during working hours and stuff like that. And also we wanted to reach places like North America, like Japan and Australia a bit more, and with Spinefarm being a bigger label, they had that network and like that push to, you know, be able to, you know, give it to everyone basically.
Yeah, that's all. Like, that brings you on to the next bit as well, because obviously Holy Raw being like an indie, Spinefarm is a part of Universal, like a big sort of major label. So do you feel that was definitely like sort of the right move for your band then, basically, to like, you know, step up to what is like a major label? Yeah,
definitely for this album. Like if we'd done it any sooner, it wouldn't have worked. We needed to grow as a band and like grow our own fan base before, because like I think people have this misconception that as soon as you sign to a major, everything's just arenas and things like that. It's not the case. It's like the work has only just begun, and I think like it's just super important to like build a fan base at grassroots level. I mean, obviously it does work for some bands, but I think especially hardcore and metal,
with the genre, it's like
it doesn't
minimal.
work as well. Like it works well in the pop industry, but not here. Like you need to like sort of earn your way a bit more.
There's like very few bands within the scene that manage to sort of like reach that kind of level. I mean, the one off the top of my head I could probably think about the most, I spoke about this Pagan earlier, is like Parkway, for example. They're like playing arenas at the moment, so it's like that sort of like core genre, like it is pretty tough to break a mainstream audience.
Yeah.
You reckon like with the Spinefarm, that's like quite doable?
Yeah, it's certainly like the stepping stone to breaking into the mainstream. I mean, to be fair, like we're not really that interested in breaking into the mainstream as such. I mean, obviously we want to play in front of more people. Every band does.
I think the music speaks that for itself, because I just like, it seems you're the kind of band, correct me if I'm wrong, you just do whatever the fuck you want really. Because like, I remember speaking Conjurer actually in TechFest, and we were talking a bit about Holy Roll, and like we were talking your album specifically. I remember the first album was quite technical, and then obviously Warm Dying Song is just like stupid heavy. Like for example, like even like talking like song structures as well, like everything's all over the place. It just makes no sense, but it sounds good, so it's like, you know, if it works. So like, going back to sort of like writing the record, did you sort of go out to like write songs that were like single worthy or whatever, or did it just all come like naturally?
So we write songs like in the context of a whole like work, i.e. an album. So like,
an album.
Yeah, because it's so obvious when a band has just written songs and on like going, oh, here you go, here's an album. It's just not cohesive, and it just doesn't work, because we always want our music to be enjoyed in full. But yeah, like I mean, we certainly sort of like realised that with Warmth, we like our strengths were the sort of like groovier kind of stuff, and we really enjoyed playing stuff like I Spend My Days and Good for Nothing Live, which is like quite chorus based. I mean, I guess like good reference points, it's like bands like Pantera, Slipknot, like even Deftones, like those like bands are so heavy but still having really like catchy, like fun like choruses that people can get involved, because I love it when bands play that live, because it's just nice to get crowd interaction.
Yeah, it's definitely, we just talked about how we saw you at the Cookie as well last year. That was definitely like, Spend My Days was definitely a sing-along track, you know, and that's definitely one that's for like the big stage to sing along. I think that's definitely anthem, like, you know what I mean. And also talking about sort of like hardcore scene as a whole in the UK, like in the past couple of years, like guys like yourself, you've been getting so much like attention, like worldwide, like Europe, you know, even some bits in America. So what's your sort of take on this recent current like state, let's call it, the scene? Even though I personally think it's in a good place right now. But, like, what about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice. Like it's I feel like the music scene itself is really healthy as well. Like there's so many young bands I'm really excited about, like seeing them grow. And yeah, like it just seems like the UK is like full of talent at the moment. And I'm looking forward to sort of hopefully going to places like North America and starting touring there, because we've been touring UK and Europe for the past 6 years now. So yeah, I think we're ready to sort of branch out.
Yeah, definitely June. Like, but so like America is like a big goal for the band. Was that like from the start? Would you say like we need to break America at some point? Or? Yeah,
I mean it's sort of cropped up as we kind of develop, because we definitely concentrate on UK and Europe because I mean it's on our doorstep. And unfortunately, like things like costs of visas and things are just so astronomical. I don't think small bands can really afford to do it. I mean, we can't anyway. So
it takes so long. It takes so long for a reason. You know? It's just like once you get to that level where people want you, again, like you said, it is the cost. Like logistically, it's just like next to impossible for some bands to like do it. Yeah, especially if you're only playing in front of 20 people in the middle of Texas. Yeah. Like it's just like you can't. You have to wait a while to sort of like create a demand there and then just go over. So hopefully it'll work out. Thank you for chatting with us. Thank you very much. I'm assuming this year is going to be just as busy as last year, so you can plug and tell people what you got coming up. You're in the band there. When is it coming out? As soon as possible, really. Sick. So next Friday we're playing All Points East with Architects, Bring Me to Horizon, While She Sleeps, and a bunch of other really cool bands like Lotus Eater. And then we're playing Jera on Air and Hellfest and Arc Tangent Festival, and then we're going on tour Bury Tomorrow at the end of the year. Sweet. You know what to do. Check out Code Serve, all that. Check out us. Thanks for watching. Cheers.